energy. In addition, however, Isis is also Hathor, which in Egyptian is Iophis. This translates to Sophia, meaning wise. Isis is also depicted as having a bull's horn, for the bull was an ancient symbol of worship, representing the penetration of the equinox. As you are already aware, the cross is the symbol of fire and light, for light is a symbol of direction. The Egyptians used the symbol of the cross in the form of the letter T. The Indian adepts were spiritually blessed by use of the cross symbol. And in all ancient cultures, the cross represented a compass of the universe, for it pointed to north, east, west, and south. Hence where the word muse is derived. The death of Osiris by Typhon is symbolized in the third degree of Freemasonry, where Hiram Abiff takes symbolic position of Osiris. These Egyptian mysteries are further elucidated in the Krata Repoa. The Krata Repoa was published in 1770 and translated to French in 1821. The book is believed to give account of the higher degrees of the Egyptian initiation. In Thebes, the priest experiencing initiation had to undergo 7 degrees: Pastaphoros, Neokoros, Melanophoros, Christophoros, Balahet, Astronomos, and Propheta. The first is of science, second of geometry, third of the Osirian death, fourth of the Egyptian laws, fifth of chemistry, sixth of math and astronomy, and seventh of the greatest secrets. The priests were told the secrets of hieroglyphic writing and its true meaning, something which has now actually been concealed to the public. In the second degree, the initiate was led to the 2 pillars of which stood a griffin in the center. The pillars are symbols of east and west, while the griffin symbolized the sun. Here he was taught of geometry and the secret to the fall of man, which will begin in the near future. The third degree was the gate of death, which represented the death of Osiris. In this degree, the priests needed to learn the Ammonite language in order to communicate to other initiates, for this was their secret language. And as of today, the supposed scholars do not know much of this language, for the evidence has been conspicuously lost. The latter degree, as a whole, composed of symbolic rituals of regeneration, like many other facts of the mysteries. The mystery religions have placed a war on women, which is why much of the symbolism revolves around regeneration. This is of course just one reason. And as said by Adam Weishaupt, student of Ingolstadt University and founder of the Illuminati, claimed, "There is no way of influencing men so powerfully as by means of the woman. These should therefore be our chief study. We should insinuate ourselves into their good opinion, give them hints of emancipation from the tyranny of public opinion, and of standing up for themselves. It will be an immense relief to their enslaved minds to be freed from any one of the bond of restraint, and it will fire them more, and cause them to work for us with zeal, without knowing that they do so, for they will only be indulging their own desire of personal admiration." Now think about this. Adam Weishaupt of the Illuminati, which took over the Freemasonic rites in Bavaria of 1776, which originated also previously in 1717, knew of the war on women. Now, as you know, these secrets are not simply in the mysteries, because they have been permeating through all spheres of reality. Even in the public form of politics, you can read Agenda 21 and see the very war on women. In Agenda 21, when you read it, it will become apparent that the United Nations and other governmental organizations and think tanks focus their target on women in order to change the psyche of not just women, but of man too. This is the end of the lecture. I highly suggest for you to go back to the beginning and listen to the entire lecture a few times and come back to it in the future, a week from now, a month from now, and even a year from now. You need to let this information sink in. It's a lot of information, but it will help you understand the way reality has been shaped and how you are being controlled in your induced reality.